Hey, this is NFT Hennessy, and I'm here with HerMoonFlower. She's in Thailand. How are you doing today?
I am great. How are you doing?
I'm doing great too. And how did you come up with this name? This is the name of your brand for your NFT art. How did you
Oh,
come up with it?
so you can
Beautiful name.
call yes, you can call me Yok. And I came up with the name when I was in university. At that time, there was an annual art fair, and I and my friend wanted to do something for the booth before graduation. And we wanted to do the face and body paint in the booth. And we need a name for the booth
Oh,
as
face and
well.
body painting. You're in a art fair and you're body painting. That's pretty cool. Sorry.
Yeah, yeah. And at that time we like sunflowers and the moon, so we combine those things together, and we got the name moonflower. At first it's very funny because I just found out in the Discord as well, because somebody told me that it's the actual flower,
Oh, no.
moonflower. Yeah,
Amazing.
it is. I know. And after everything, we make the Facebook page about the face and body painting, and we put that name. But my friend, we sort of like grew apart. So he started his own Facebook page, and he want me to take care of the same one. So I stuck with the same name, like just want to keep the originality with it. So I put the word her before her moonflower. So
Nice.
that's
Do
how
you have
the
do you
name
have any
started.
pictures of your body painting? It'll be interesting to see that too. Yeah, that's
Well,
a beautiful name. It's very evocative, like it's very feminine because it's her and then moon and then flower. So I really like it. Like it's just a very feminine name. It's all the, flowers and moons and everything together. So I really like it. So you're an NFT artist. Do you want to you
yeah.
can share your screen and then start talking about your work if you would like?
Okay, yes, for sure. Hold on for a second. I'm just gonna go to share screen,
Uh,
and I'm gonna open my OpenSea page. Ah, So I start with this collection,
oh my.
and there are four art pieces in this collection at this moment. So the first one is called Beauty is Not Perfection. So usually I will come up with the idea or the message that I want to send or to say with the people.
Mm.
And this one is like about to say that beauty is not about beautiful faces, not about materials, but it's about self-love, self-respect, and self-care. So like when the moment that you truly love yourself, things gonna fall into place magically. Yeah. So if you look at the design, like the heart, this one, it's actually the symbol of hormone flower as well. So
Yeah. Okay.
yeah. So just sort of like she loved herself, and it's gonna be like the magic cobra to protect her, to take care of her. And like when you love yourself, you're gonna move to the right direction. Like, do you take responsibility of your own happiness? That is awesome. That's what I want to say to people from
Mm,
this picture.
beautiful. That is
Yeah.
very beautiful. I love those colors of yellows and pinks and
Thank you. Thank you. And it's a design of like flower in her hair as well, and all the colorful.
how did you
How
get
about
into
that?
NFTs originally? Like how long have you
Oh
been doing
yeah.
NFTs and how did you get into it?
Oh yeah. About that. I have my friend, he got into MFT before me, like 3 months earlier, and he's always talked about that. Um, he's also an NFT artist as well. Oh God, I forget the name. It's Bofu or God Mode something. He's a
We
great
can put his
artist.
link there later if you want in the description. Oh, wait, I have to
Yeah,
tell
for
everyone.
sure.
Wait, I have to continually start telling everyone to smash the likes, hit the subscribe, and make a comment like now because that's going to help the algorithm, help your video to get out, and help the channel, help
That
NFTs, help the ecosystem. Anyway, sorry to interrupt, but I have to
yes.
I have to do this because it's really makes a huge difference. Okay. So your
Nice,
friend,
nice.
we can put his link in there too.
Okay, I will search and give it to you after all.
Yeah.
And he always told me about this, and he's like, you need to get yourself in the NFT community and do some, and like, okay. So I start because of like him encouraging me into this as well. And yeah, I find it's very nice to be here. It's like more, I got a chance to meet more artists and more amazing people. It's very nice to connect with all of them. And it's a place that I find you as well.
Yeah, yeah. No, I love it. I love this community.
Yeah. Okay. So like I'm moving on to the next one. This one.
Ooh,
What do you think?
Serenity Stone. Oh, is that I love the title and I love it. This is just incredibly beautiful. Wow. God.
Thanks. What do you see? I want to
What do
know the
I see?
opinion as
A lot of
well.
people ask me that, which is fine because I will tell you. So the first thing I see is like, it's a like a cosmic representation because it's the circle of these like stars around a planet, but it's not really a planet. So it feels like very much the cosmic planet feeling, but then there's this tree growing out,
Yes.
which I
Mm-hmm.
love. I love the tree. I love the tree of life. So whenever I see a tree, I am I just feel about growth and community and friendliness and stability. And I just love trees is like giving so much life. And then it's almost like the yin yang with the purple and the black and white. It's a little bit of the yin yang happening.
Yes.
And
Mm-hmm.
I really like the colors, like purple, black and white. Never seen that done really too much. I like the writing. I'm not quite sure what that stuff is, like the black and the white too. You have the more fluid lines. I don't know what. Oh,
Ah,
there's the
okay.
wolf. Is it a wolf or a horse? It's a wolf.
It's so it so this is a wolf
I love
actually. A
wolves.
wolf.
So this is their spirit animal. Is the wolf.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. So you're
So
like the mother. The wolf is it's a very strong animal, but they also is like impact. So it's a very nurturing and caring animal.
that's what I like about the wolf as
Very
well.
fierce.
Yes, like fearless. So so actually the concept behind this artist
Oh wait,
is
now he
is
said
to
stop sharing the screen because I want to see you when you talk.
oh okay.
Oh,
Sure, for
cool.
sure.
And then we'll go back to it.
Okay. So like that artist actually refer to two characteristics in one person. So you see a wolf, right?
Yeah.
And like you see the tree is actually a deer.
Oh, okay, I missed it.
Yeah. So I just trying to say that we should have two characteristics like balance two of these because a deer refers to kindness, sweetness, like good heart that you should send that. Oh, it's fine.
Sorry
So
about
you
that.
should like you send that and show that to people, right? To the world. But on the opposite way, a wolf refers to fearless, fierce, and like power to protect yourself from danger. So
Mm.
I think we should balance two of this to live like and to survive and to be the best version of yourself.
Wow, that's amazing.
So
Okay,
yeah,
let's see the
that's the
picture.
concept
Let's see the
behind
picture again.
for
Oh,
sure,
now I
for
want to
sure.
see it. Now I want to see the deer.
Okay, I can point out this
I,
one.
I love that concept. I
This
also
one,
believe in that concept. I used to just be a tree, and then now I'm definitely a wolf. I'm more of like
idea is defined.
I'm more of a snake,
Idea is
but
like
yeah.
idea is actually like hidden in the in the shape of circle and the tree is actually like a horn of that like in from the imagination.
Oh,
And then
that was very wild. Now I'm seeing it so differently. Like this is a really great picture because I was seeing it before like a whole, but now I'm seeing like the whole shape moving around. Wow.
Yeah, it's crazy like how people perceive my artwork differently. I like it. I like to hear people opinions on it.
Yeah, it's very beautiful. But yeah, like the black and the purple is very strong colors, very spiritual, but the darkness, black.
Yeah.
I'm really into black the last year or so. I used to always be about light, 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 but this year I really, really like black. And that whole side, like you're saying, like I got hurt too many times, personally in my own life, and you're like, oh, I need to develop that other side. What
Mm.
martial arts or anything like that? Actually, I do Muay Thai. I might come to Thailand. It's like my dream to go to Thailand and do Muay Thai.
Please. Oh my goodness. Please come and like please let me know as well.
Yeah,
Yeah, let's hang out in Thailand.
I'm coming for sure.
Oh, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Should I move to the next one? Okay. So this one is like when I made it, I guess I was moody, I guess.
I
And like
love this too. This is blowing my mind already.
it's like leave me alone, I'm too artsy.
It's,
Like it's always happen. Yeah, like sometimes I just need to process a lot of things by myself. Like there's a lot going on. Like, oh, I need to be with myself. Things like that.
it's beautiful.
So like all the crazy colors sort of represent moods for like going from like sweet, like angry,
What color is the
playful, cheer.
angry? I don't see the angry in there.
It probably like hot pink.
Oh,
It
really?
is.
Oh, okay.
It is like but yeah, I suggest it's give more powerful, like colorful in the light mood, I guess.
This is your self-portrait. I love it.
It's yeah, I always think it's sometimes insane that I actually put myself out there into my art and show that to people. Sometimes I don't feel like secure enough to show that. Like it's me, it's myself.
Yeah, it's not easy.
Yeah, yeah. Like I used to stop drawing a lot of things for almost 6 months because I was not secure enough to show myself. Yeah,
Yeah, it takes
that
a
happened.
lot. It takes a lot of courage to show your art and to talk on a
I
video
agree.
or just to say like, this is me, this is what's inside. Because it's in, our art comes usually from, like, especially as a women, probably men too, but, from very like deep inside personal place. And you're showing too, like
Yeah,
sensuality, stuff like that, which is very, like, when you're walking down the street, you might not be like showing that, but then when, but
exactly.
we all have that side, I hope. So what else does it look like to you? I love the strong graphic, like it's like the pencil is so straight and then and strong, and then the outside is so squishy and flowing.
No, things. I'm actually draw it in paper though.
Oh,
I did
really?
it paper. Yeah, and use the color pencil. And after that, I scanned all of them and like digital painting on top again. And then the outcome. These are the outcomes.
It's really nice. Yeah, I
Mm.
was gonna say, because it looks at, yeah, like you did the painting with the little smudge, because I'm a painter too, and some of my digital stuff is like similar process. It doesn't look like that, but I love that smudgy. I love it. But when I first saw it, besides the mouth being so strong, I mean, it's this amazing mouth, but it's like coming out of the clouds. Oh, that's great. But it also looked like the shape of like a flying saucer. Did you ever see that?
Ah,
Like a UFO.
oh,
A lot of times, sometimes we look at the clouds and try to see UFOs in the clouds and stuff. So it just reminded me of that. Like it's just like a mouth, like a UFO shooting through, but it's also like a mouth shooting through the clouds.
yeah.
A
Yeah.
lot
Oh,
of my pictures
interesting.
have clouds in them. You'll see one day that the clouds is huge.
I really want to see right now.
Floating. Yeah, I could pull some stuff out, but
I'm check them out for sure. Yeah, check them out for
I
sure.
want some. Hold on.
Oh, cool.
Because I had to let's see if I have one of my clouds. Well, I have this. I don't know if you can see it because my chair's in the way. Oh, I know, it
my
never
goodness.
shows mine, but these are kind of, it's similar, right? I mean, it's like things in clouds.
Yeah, yeah.
This isn't,
Oh,
I
love
have
the
other
image.
ones that is real clouds looking, but I don't know. They're not just right here. So it's like a little bit similar, like the juxtaposition between the soft and the colors, and then, other objects kind of like in the mist. But yeah, I love.
Yeah, it really great though. Yeah, I never been to like art school, so I don't really have a trick or tips to do art. To be honest, I just like, oh, this might look good together, sort of like put all things together.
I think
But
in
it's
the end,
fun.
I think in the end for me that's what art school is like. I mean, you might learn how to draw, but you can learn how to draw on YouTube, and you learn some stuff. But I went to art school, but it took me like 10 years to get over it, because what you learn is like this very stiff competition, to be in that top spot, and you're supposed to be like super intellectual and very, I don't know, it just for me, too much pressure, like I like learn stuff, but I don't know. It took me so long to just start really enjoying making something again. Like your piece there, both of your pieces, I can tell that you really enjoyed making it. I can feel your feelings. Like that to me is that I like personally, is like somebody has something to say, and they're expressing it in a beautiful way. But your art is beautiful. I mean, nobody would, nobody would know. Nobody would know. So
it has meant a lot to me. Like I think it's also a great opportunity as well that you like went to art school, because it's sort of like have you got the chance to see, how I say, like many ways to make art. Like they're totally different style. Yeah, but when you want to draw something, maybe you like try to find just one way that you feel, oh, this my style. Yeah.
Yeah,
and like
art school is great. I went to art school in Mexico City, and that was really amazing, because there's certain countries where they just have like, it's not expensive, so when you get out of art school, you don't owe like $100,000. Like a lot of people owe so much money if you go to art school in the States, unless you're just born wealthy, like you have to pay it off for like 10 years.
Oh, I see.
I was just like, I just went somewhere else. I just felt like going somewhere else anyway.
But I love your art.
Thank you.
I do.
Did you see my website?
I do. Which one?
It's in my links on my Twitter, but I'll put it here in the video. All right.
I need to like to shake a lot of things right now. It's like so many things happen in Opensea. Yeah.
Well, that's one of my paintings, but it's not my most characteristic. And it actually, the lighting, since the light is on me, the painting is a bit in the dark because it's real bright. In real life, it's very vibrant and awesome. Let me change the light. It didn't work.
It is. It does. It does work.
All right. Well, let's see more of your art. I like to do a little bit of my own commercial for myself.
Why not?
I know.
Right?
Okay.
Okay, this one. This is my dad's favorite as well.
Good prices. If there's a dip in the ETH price. Wow.
The price?
That's just so beautiful.
Thanks. I want to know your opinion before
my opinion is like, this is a masterpiece. I mean, that is my humble opinion. I do have a graduate, degree, and I'm a professional, and no, it is just beautiful. Can you make it even bigger like you made the other one?
Oh, like this.
Yeah. Oh, because now I can see like the different dots, the different colors that the dots are. Wow,
Oh,
look at those
yes.
dots. Did you draw this one too, or how did you make this? Like, this is like a masterpiece, basically.
I use digital painting to like, yeah, but it took time as well. This
Oh
one
yeah.
took like a couple weeks to finish.
Wow.
Mm, yeah, and like do you want to guess the meaning behind it?
Yeah, yeah. Zoom it back out. Well, it's I mean, there's the gun that's doing like instead of a violence, it's shooting off more like unity and justice, I would say. When I see that hand, I think of justice. And I love that like the flowery thing underneath. So the flower is also like the the feminine principles and the rainbow. So it's inclusive,
Interesting.
it's feminine, it's beautiful, and the eye is like this cosmic eye. It's almost like God or something, like or goddess. It's just so beautiful. The eye
Oh, thanks.
is it's almost to like a medicine wheel or something because it has 4 points, which is interesting to me. So it's like I don't know.
You can have a look closer.
Yeah, it could be almost
Have a look.
ceremonial. I love the eyelashes. I love how dark the gun is, and then the dots in the back. I just really like because you know what? I really think it's a masterpiece because, like, technically, it's very minimalist. Like, I don't like things where there's like too much going on, or just for me personally, like I like peaceful, restful images, and this one, oh, try zooming it back out again. I want to see the whole thing.
Okay.
This one, it almost feels minimalist because of the way your dots are, and that you have. See, that is so beautiful. Since you have, and maybe zoom it out even more because of the so you can see like the whole outline. The yeah, there, or even more because there you can really see it. Because there's so much white in it, it's almost like white background with the dots. So the dots are very almost minimalist and restful. And then you have this strong blacks and then these amazing colors. Like your work is really, really super strong because for me, like you have a lot of straight lines, you have dark, you have light, you have soft, you have hard. Like it's a lot going on in there. And you have sort of messages, some that are more, easily accessible, more, like the hand is like a symbol that lots of people know, but then you have this more mysterious um, thing going on in the eyes. Gosh, it's just beautiful. And then to me, like the eye in the center of the eye, I'm really obsessed with black holes and portals. So what I'm seeing
Oh,
and medicine wheels. So like for me, I see like I go right in through that eye, through that hole,
yeah.
into the other universes, so
Interesting.
that's
Wow.
that's what I see. What do you see?
Okay. So like so the eye actually represents the window of the heart.
Oh, the
So in
wings of
Thai
the
culture,
heart. Oh,
yeah, when you look at someone's eyes, you can actually know what they are thinking.
can
Like
you really?
they like pardon?
I mean,
So
sometimes,
like
yeah.
I'm sorry.
Can you really?
And
What?
like we always okay. Oh God. Do you want to go first? Please go first.
No, no, no. I want to hear more. I was interrupting. I have that
Oh,
problem. I got a problem.
so like the eyeball actually mean like the heart and the mind. And you see the gunshot inside. You see
Uh-huh.
this gunshot.
Uh-huh.
These refer to pains, or negativities that I have experienced before in the past. Yeah, and like I use a gun to like sort of a tool to transfer that into colorful, powerful things, to be like turn the pain into power. That's what I want to speak to people, like something colorful, something that brighten your world, then stand out for yourself. You cannot just let those past hold you back. You just need to like fight for yourself. That's what I want to say to this artist.
Fight for yourself. That is an incredibly great message. All right, fight for yourself.
Yeah, turn the pain into power.
Yeah,
That is.
yeah, because those hands are like struggly hands, but then they're such beautiful, like, happy, peaceful colors.
Yeah, I try to say like make it creative, like make it creative power, make it like be your own. Just be in your style, be your originality.
I love the stylization of the gun handle, with the eye, like it's very beautiful. Like the shape itself is just a really gorgeous shape.
Thank you. Thank you. That's mean a lot.
I want to ask you two
Actually, mean.
separate questions.
Yes,
Well,
please.
one I want to ask is what are your influences, because your work is very unique, and I'm just curious what you're looking at. And then after or before, you can answer whatever. I just want to know, like, so you're like an advocate of people really self-love and protection, and like what you said before, but it seems like, you know, that's really like you
Yeah,
have such a strong desire to teach this and put this out in the world. So like two
thank
separate
you.
questions, however you want to answer.
It's like my past I experienced a lot of things, like I went to pains, I went to so many things that like I want to let people know that they can actually overcome all of those, because I think I'm not the only one who feel this pain. Like I'm not the only one who feel the same pain. I can see that people who like my art or like appreciate my art will maybe find the way to resonate with those art pieces, and probably feel the same thing. And that's like give the power to me. I want to make these art piece to also send the power to the people and like inspire them, motivate them to also be creating in their original way as well. Yeah, like a
Well,
life lesson.
yeah, actually, so it's like about victimization. Like you were victimized. I mean, I've been very victimized in my life, and many people, like, so you take that victimization, you were a victim, but now you are not. So because you've taken it and transformed it into power and
Yes,
love
yeah.
and goodness and art and community and so many amazing things. Wow.
Yeah, it's what like when I went to study abroad, I didn't know how to communicate that well. I did not understand most of the thing that people say in English. So like that's just how I felt at that moment. Like, but I want to say this. I want to let people like see what I'm really thinking at that moment. And I think art is the best way, is the best to present, and like people that don't even speak in the same language or like understand the same language as mine can see and can feel something. Yeah. And like sometimes it's not even like my experiences, but I like from my friends, from my family, from people that I know, because at that time I'm travel a lot as well. I That was my first solo traveling around New Zealand as well, and then I got the concept and the ideas all around from people, from experience, from like the culture that I have faced and like from and learned from. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Really beautiful. So
Thank
what
you.
are
So
some of your art influences that you've looked at to get your, I mean, you have a very unique style, and Um,
I have one artist that I really admire. He's Banksy.
oh yeah, okay, nice.
Yeah, like I think he's very cool, like to send a message to his art, like the ugly truth that people should understand, people should realize that sometimes what they did are not always right, but why do they still continue doing it? Like just want to send that message. Yeah, just try to make people recognize and not recognize, like understand what should be do, what should be kind of like don't do it anymore, sort of like that. You know what I mean? Should or should not do. That's what I want to say. Um, yes, it is. It's very hard. Like I'm pretty nervous to talk about the concept
No,
as well.
no, everybody is one day. It's, you know, it's very difficult to talk. That's why I interview people. I don't even like talking about myself at all. I hate it.
One
Once I get
good
going,
one.
it's okay. But in general, you know, especially art, like it's so, art is 1,000 words. Like, how can you even begin to discuss it? Your work is gorgeous. Yeah.
Thanks. Thank you. Thank
Really.
you for saying that.
How are you doing with your marketing and your stuff like that? Or are you selling okay? Or,
Oh, I saw those two, like this one,
uh-huh.
this one to Fidel, and this one to cryptocurrency.
Good.
And I still have these two left, but it's fine. I don't really know how to do the marketing, to be honest. I'm just an artist myself. Like just like, oh, okay, I'm finished this and post it up. That's like about me. I haven't actually like learned how to do marketing
Yeah, I
and
don't know
advertising.
either, but I was just trying to see if I could get any tips. That is beautiful.
Oh,
Yeah, it's great that they sold. I mean, that's pretty amazing. I mean, they're very clearly like they're such strong artworks.
thanks. I have this for in on OpenSea, but I do have some that I haven't shown and I haven't put it yet and on Instagram. But this one got sold though. This one sold out before I jumped into OpenSea.
Wow.
Okay. So like this one, do you want to guess the meaning? If you want to. Make it bigger, I think. Oh god.
I'm gonna guess.
Okay.
Well, I mean, there's definitely
Mm-hmm.
the phases of the moons, which is really amazing looking. And the neck, you know, represents to me communication. And she's writing her own communication, and she is very strong. She's got some good muscles, and you're very, see, your stuff is very cosmic too. You always have like the cosmic.
Love it. Yeah, I just love the galaxy. I'm
Maybe
obsessed
it's
with it.
like the I'm just gonna, you know, this is if I had a guess. She's like the goddess of manifesting. That's my guess.
Ooh.
She's like the goddess of
Wow.
manifestation because she's like whatever you write and then you speak and you communicate, that's what you're going to manifest. That's what I would say it is. What do you say it is?
Interesting.
I
So
don't really know about the fire stuff. I'm not quite sure about all that, what it would mean, but it's very beautiful. Oh, and she's like very the
hey.
earth. She's got earth on her head, and yeah. All right, tell me about it.
So it's very simple concept, like just be yourself,
Be
even
yourself.
though how weird you are. Yeah. Like so do you see that he actually is he though? It's a
It's a
he.
he. Okay, I was like, it's a very masculine looking lady because it got all those muscles. But I thought maybe because it was the moon and the moonflower, I thought maybe it was a woman.
Ah, makes sense, makes sense. Like he draw himself, he design
Oh,
himself.
he's creating. See, it is like what I said. He's manifesting, like
Yes,
creating
exactly,
with
exactly.
his mind, who his
Yeah, you got this one right. Like he manifests his own thing. He's gonna be like take responsibility of his own life, his own style, his own happiness, even though that people judge him like how weird he is, because if you can see like the structure of his body,
Yeah.
it's all crazy.
Yeah, and he
It's
only
all
has
crazy.
he only has a top. He only has a top. Very
Right.
cool.
So like I'm very obsessed with the universe, the planets, and all of those stars. So I think maybe it's a great idea to combine all of those to create one person, and just like I'm gonna draw myself. I don't care whatever it is.
It's exciting. It's so amazing. I love your work and I really relate to it. I have a lot of work with my first NFT has planets too.
Oh, really?
I love the cosmic and the planets. Like everything for me is just like I just feel expanded and connected. So I love it.
Sam.
But it's a
Yeah,
beautiful
this is the
message.
reason
Like
why.
maybe the whole NFT, I don't know, I relate to every single person that I've ever interviewed so much, but maybe it's like the NFT community, like we have similar traits, like, you know, we are creating our future, literally, you know, like it's a market that's like literally, I'm going to put out whatever I want. I'm going to say whatever I want. I'm going to charge whatever I want. And I'm going to sell in any way that I want to sell or not sell. Like it's
I
really,
love it.
and, you know, also we all know that we're affecting the future, you know, that we're starting something that's
I love it.
affecting
Yeah,
out,
it's like
the cosmos. So
I totally agree. I don't know why, like so many people that saw this also told the same thing that you just told me.
yeah,
Yes.
we're like it's like almost like a, I don't know. Yeah, it's definitely,
Something we cannot explain. Yeah.
yeah, every person I've ever interviewed, I'm like, okay, I want to be your best friend now. Every single one. And travel.
Yay.
I'm going to really start traveling one day soon, visit everyone. And
Sam. Oh my goodness. Wow. I wish I could meet you in person. That would be cool.
you will, because your work is so beautiful, and I'm sure it's gonna sell a lot. Like I was like, oh, I wish I
Yeah.
had bought that because it's really amazing and
Thank you.
really going somewhere, you know, like you can even see the progression. I don't know how long you've been creating these, but not that long because NFT is so new, right? So can really see like already how the progression of your work and how super powerful it's getting, you know.
Thanks for saying that. Like it keep me going when
Do you
people like
ever
actually
apply
like
to any of these? Oh wait, take the screen share off for a minute. I want to see your face again, if you don't mind.
oh, okay. I'm gonna like
Yeah, I'll do
this
side by
one.
side. Do you ever apply to any of these shows? Because there's like shows. I applied to one time, but when I have more time in the future, I might. They have like in China, all over the world. There's so many NFT shows. Have
I
you
have
applied?
never applied.
Mm.
No, I have never.
I think you would
Should
really do well. I mean, your work is very powerful images, you know, and I think you would do really well. There's one place that's called a Comey House. They were building like a yacht in Baja California,
I'm sure.
Mexico. And then there was this one in
Oh,
China where they were doing big panel, you know, big NFT show. I think China might have shut it down, not sure. Um,
hmm.
and then some other ones in New York here and there. But I think, I mean, it's
Oh
gonna be
my.
even, there's a lot of shows out now. Um, follow this woman, her name's Ann Salter. I'm gonna interview
Okay.
her.
And
We actually knew each other before we got into NFTs. Ann Salter,
whoa.
she was the first person to teach like digital art and AI and computer art at either Brown University or MIT, some very big important university. And she's amazing.
Wow.
She's curating shows now. So if you follow her too, you can see she'll, you know, have calls for a lot of shows and stuff. I haven't done it. Some, you know,
I'm looking it up. Yeah.
yeah,
Like I
follow
need to
her on Instagram, especially. I think she is.
for sure. I'm doing it. Like I heard Thai people maybe they will have like an art fair or doing the same thing, but I'm not sure when, because we are in like the not very quarantine, like a half of that. We hope to reopen the country next month, so I hope it work. Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah, maybe that's our
Okay.
next phase. We'll start getting into the shows and stuff like that and get to travel. Or
Yeah.
the things you don't have to travel, you just send your NFT. You don't have to go. Like being an artist before was way too much work. Traveling, mailing, like way too expensive, way too hard, way too much work, like carrying big stuff, you know.
I know.
Now you just
One
don't.
thing that I do like one thing that I do like a part of traveling is reading. I think it's a great way. Do you like reading?
Reading
Yes, reading
books.
books.
I used to
Yeah.
read a lot of books. Yeah, I just started again, actually. I hadn't done literature for so long and I just came back. Yeah, I love reading. I love it. I'll say
That's
just
how I got all the
traveling.
concept as well. Yes. Like when I got myself in trouble and like I don't know where to learn. I just jump into like bookstore, find a good book that can help me out. And then I got the idea and then I draw something.
Oh,
That's how I work.
for learning how to draw, or from the idea of the literature, or what kind of book was it?
Like self-help book, all the self-help book. I love them.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I
that's
read millions of those. I actually just wrote one.
mm,
Well, I wrote more than one, but I wrote one. I just wrote one recently. It's called, but
oh my
it's just,
goodness.
I recorded it on my phone, but it's called Half-Assed. It's my philosophy.
I
Like,
would love to
it's just like you just
read
do
it.
something halfway and not be so perfectionist, you know, like there's like, it's a success book. I just do it half-assed,
I
like don't
love it.
worry about it, like see if something good comes of it. It's pretty much my philosophy, you know, and then explain why. Because, you know, sometimes when we're thinking too much or we want to do something too well, then we don't do anything.
Oh
There's a
my
lot of
God.
blocks why there's probably a lot of great artists out there, but you know, just those extra steps that you take to actually make the art, put it out there, and then talk about it, and then come on here. Like those are a lot of steps that a lot of people wouldn't do because they're like, they think they have to be perfect first, you know? So that goes back to
Exactly.
her first painting. Is like, no, you don't have to be perfect. Just be you.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's why I feel like, wow, it's crazy. Like how many people just think the same thing, think the same way, and like present it differently. I love it.
Yeah,
Definitely love this.
I know. The NFT
Okay.
community for me is like so positive, you know, like because for
Mhm.
us the world is expanding and amazing and what's more amazing every day. Like I see more incredible artists every day, more people with new ideas, more people that didn't have access to art and money and community, you know, and everyone's just like, it's just getting better and better. So it's so nice to be
It
in that.
will.
Do you have any other thing you want to say or show before we finish?
Um, I have one more thing
Okay,
actually.
great.
Um, it's on Instagram as well, but this one got sold out as well. It's sold out for the same music band though. The music band from New Zealand bought two of them for their like art for music, I guess.
Oh,
But yeah, it's called Kiwi Carmelon. So like they haven't debuted yet, but if they do, I'm let you know for sure.
wow. Do you have, so
Yeah.
is all of your stuff on OpenSea, or I mean, we're gonna put all of your links below. So check out all of her links. Don't forget to smash the likes, comment, subscribe, share. Um, are you on other platforms besides OpenSea?
I I used to have Facebook page, but I don't really update that. So like maybe just Instagram and OpenSea.
Hmm.
That's all. So on Twitter as well.
But all of your pieces are on OpenSea.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have any
I know
pictures of
like
your body painting or your face painting?
um I do not have I need to search it because like
Uh,
it's around 5 years ago. So
all
it's
right. Well, you can
around
just
that.
send me one in the Twitter.
I will. I will for sure.
All right. Well, so great talking to you. Your work is really fantastic. You have it's really a lot of mastery. Like it's really, really mind blowing, especially, oh, look, I like the one too with a white background. It looks really good too with that.
This one, oh, it's actually the same one that I showed to you. It's just
Yeah.
like when it's got the white background. Oh, can I play
Oh,
this?
it's a PNG.
Oh, it's not working. Oh, okay.
Oh,
That's it.
oh, look at that. Ooh, beautiful.
So like I design a lot of background for it actually, and then I end up with that one that I show you. Is the last outcome.
Wow. So this is for you, but this is also for anyone. If you ever want to send me any like shorts, like 15-second long, it could be movement and sound. It could be a still image, but it's better if it's a movement or sound. Or it doesn't have to be 15 seconds, just it could be a GIF. If you send any to me, I'll put them up on my YouTube channel in the shorts, because YouTube promotes the shorts. So anything you send me, even if it's just you saying like, hi, this is my new painting or whatever, whatever you have, I'll put it up on my shorts with your links.
Oh, thanks for that.
Yeah,
but actually this one like got sold out already, this one. Before I'm jumping into Opensea, this one.
nice.
Yes. But yeah, I still got two left. I'm currently working on one artist, but I will upload it next month. So maybe like stay tuned.
But yes, well, we're gonna wait for the drop.
Yeah. But I don't have the actual date that I'm gonna put it on yet. But yeah, I'll let you know for sure.
All right, so everybody follow her moonflower on Twitter and Instagram and Opensea, and I'm sure I'll interview you in the future. You got to come back and show me all your new work and how it's progressing, because your progression is really a lot. That's one thing too I just have to say about NFTs is like, as an artist, I've been like an artist for so long that it's so exciting for me to see all of the newer artists and people who weren't even artists. They're like, okay, I got to be an artist now because I got to make NFTs and make some money or whatever. And then there's so much art coming out of it, like people who were, there's the money in the communication, because art is communication. But like I used to paint a lot. Well, still do. And then after a while, I wasn't doing it anymore because I wasn't selling enough work. And then I was like, well, my work is communicating. Like I'm not just communicating to myself, so, and also the money thing. So you're like, I just can't afford to do this so much anymore. That's how I got into crypto. I mean, thank God, best thing that ever happened. But just the money and the community and in the communication is like fueling all these artists to develop into amazing art. So much art. I can't imagine what it's going to be like 1 year from now. Like there's going to be like,
I'm excited as well.
It's going to be like 10,000 artists who are as good as Rembrandt and Picasso out there, because everyone's letting their genius develop. So
yeah, exactly. Like I can feel that so many people, like so many artists that still haven't accepted, maybe find a way to like express more in this community. Yeah, excited to see that.
And some people never made art. Like this is a lot happened in the lockdown too. People are like, well, what are we doing here on this planet? And I have a friend that she just started making art. She's, older lady, and she just started taking classes at the community, at the university, and she's decided to become an artist. So many people.
Wow.
It's really adding so much to the worldwide conversation,
I agree on that 100%. Oh, so nice to like, thanks for like let me sharing the story. Thanks for this.
No, beautiful story. I'm gonna stop the recording and then we can chit chat a little bit more. Smash the likes, everyone, if you didn't. So important.